So, why might people feel called to psilocybin work? Well, sometimes people are coming through trauma or illness. They might have experienced a lot of grief in their lives. They might have come to a place in their lives where they're actually living their dreams and they are feeling so much energy moving through their bodies that they might feel overwhelmed and want some grounding rods, really, for this epic adventure they're on. So, yes, a lot of folks do come into psilocybin to heal, to connect with their grief, to kind of like raise whatever traumas they've been through on an altar of kindness, of witness, of repair. It's a wonderful way to explore, unfinished business ancestrally as well as currently. And it's a way that can move energy, open new pathways of possibility. It's a way to grow this communication and relationship with multidimensionality so that a soul can feel more liberated within their vessel of a human body, for instance. And many insights and awarenesses can grow from a person choosing to work with the ancient wisdom of psilocybin and to see how the ancient wisdom and allyship of this medicine meets the being, the person, and what wants to be healed and looked at. And we have preparation sessions before we begin our journey work, and we also have a complimentary call that allows us to see if we are a match, if we resonate, and if we're ready to, grow a container of consent, agreements that has a brave nature to it, and that will really hold space for the person's intentions, for their heart, for their mind, for all that has brought them into this life. Everything is held with so much reverence and care. What does companioning mean compared to guiding? So, with the psilocybin journeys, I am not a guide. I am not guiding the experience, and the person is really being guided by the voice of their own soul nature, as well as the wisdom of the medicine and the way that those energies are relating and dancing together. I'm there to companion, which means I'm walking alongside of somebody and I'm present, I'm attuned, and I can offer, different things based on whatever we've agreed upon in our preparation sessions. But I'm simply a presence. And sometimes I might interact with a client, or I might remind them of their intention. If clients are wanting for me to bring sound into the session, then we might have different sound healing instruments. We may be working with voice, whether it's the client's voice, whether it's my voice, whether it's our voices together. We're listening for, the verbal cues as well as the nonverbal cues and the wisdom of the body. Um, and so, yeah, so I'm companioning, I'm not guiding you. The real guidance comes from the deep well of your own being, as well as from the energy and whatever the medicine is wanting to reveal and really bring forward for you on your journey. What experiences have shaped how I hold space? Well, I have a very deep background in the healing arts. And whether that's through movement, through being a yoga teacher, through being a massage therapist, through being a healing arts practitioner or integrative healing arts practitioner, I've really attuned myself to listening and to connecting with the subtle energies of the room. I'm also a musician, and I've been a steward of early childhood through Waldorf education for many years. I'm a mother of two. I've been through my own thresholds and cycles of moving through patterns of addiction, moving through and liberating myself from eating disorder, or from moving through court situations, through divorces, through advocating for child safety, through moving through healing from sexual assault and violence. And so all of these pieces, and also just being a very sensitive human from a very early age, and my communion and my respect and love for the natural world and the seen and unseen world. So I'm constantly listening, not just with my ears, but I'm listening with my whole being. And that's very important to me in facilitating, and to listen to the client with like my full presence.